Okay, this is part 2 of day 7. I know I said on my other video day 6. I'm sorry, I had my days mixed up. But this is part 2, day 7. Okay, so defense, like I said, cross, nothing really important there. The state witness, they next call Yuri Malich. Orange County Sheriff's in July 2008, Detective Corporal in missing child and abused children. That's what he was working in. Arrived at 3:51 a.m. at the Anthony home, read Casey Anthony's written statement. Then the state recorded Casey Anthony statement that was recorded on 7/16/2008 as 4:11 a.m. in the morning. First, they went to a few locations. The first location they went to was 301 North Hillside. That's where Casey took him. Did not say she had friends near Hillside address, and I believe that was actually the nursing home or assistant living home that she said Zenaida had lived at with her mother or something at one point. Next, they went to Sawgrass, went to another place, took Casey home, and went to investigate other information Casey gave them. Defense cross, jury is out. Because Jose wanted to bring up a blog that supposedly he wrote, that supposedly Yuri Malich had wrote on 9/29/08, saying some stuff, and I don't know, but it ended up being denied, and that he could try to bring it up at another later date if he has any kind of case law or any other evidence that would make it relevant. He told Yuri Malich told him there was an oh, I'm sorry. Yuri Malich to tell him there was an odor coming from the car. At time he arrived, Casey was not a suspect. Jose Baez tried to get him to say that Casey was a suspect from the minute he walked in the door. Casey was a mother of, Yuri Malich was like, she wasn't a suspect. She was a mother of a missing 2.5-year-old. That's what he was looking at. Did not ask Casey as why she didn't feel safe at her home because of her written statement. Meaning the Anthony's home talks about Casey did not give Yuri Malich contact information for certain people. But then again, Casey had lies for that. Like, this phone was taken and it was in the phone. It wasn't saved to the SIM card, and I switched the SIM card out. And he was also asked if he inquired about any medical history about Casey besides what he asked at the end of the recorded statement, which was about prescription drugs, cocaine, ecstasy, all that good stuff. And he said just what I had asked at the end of the statement. Then they released the jury for the day. Yuri Malich steps down. I believe there should be a new witness first thing in the morning. The state was talking about playing jailhouse videos within the next day or so, and we had touched base on this. And they said, look, if he has an issue with pieces of it, then he can bring that up, and we'll deal with it then. And maybe we'll take it out, and maybe we won't. And he can make a motion, and the court can grant it or can deny it. Basically, but and one thing that really struck me when the prosecution was talking about this, she's like, he's known for 3 years. He, what's going on. He's known what we were going to do. He knows from the discovery and what we were going to play. He should have done this beforehand, before the trial. Which she's absolutely right. I don't think, I think Jose Baez is kind of the grave for Casey at this point, because he's really, I think that's why Dorothy Sims took over some of it. I think that's why Cheney Mason took over some of it, because I really think, oh, and when, certain things would come up through the day, I noticed, I know where Casey gets her dirty looks from now. Because when the state had some good points about some things, and there was an objection, or, and Jose was being denied this is Jose's look. Rolling his eyes, looking around, looking at the ceiling. I mean, he's just a low-life dirtbag. Him and Casey deserve each other. That's all I have for the end of day 7. Stay tuned. I will be back tomorrow with updates from State of Florida versus Casey Anthony, day 8. Thanks for watching, and thank you to everybody who's been commenting. I really appreciate it. I do have one psycho who has not been commenting, but has been sending me messages. Maybe tomorrow I'll go ahead and tell you all about it, and you can give me your feedback and tell me what you think. And to the psycho who has been emailing me, quit it already. What you're saying is making no sense. And any viewers that watch this possibly will agree with me. And as I said before, this is America. I have a right to state my opinion, and I'm stating facts from the case. I'm stating what's actually going on in the courtroom. You may not think they're facts, but technically they are facts, because I'm just updating the community and the world and the country about what's going on in the case. And I'm giving them updates, and I'm giving them the rundown version. And yeah, I have background case history on here as well that I need to finish. But it's not coming from me. I give my opinion, but it's all coming from the discovery and the document dump. So, psycho person out there, you know, say what you will, do what you will. Just quit being psycho. Good night, everybody.